And we are back. After it's been a while since the first two games, but we're now back into this again. Oh boy.
I realized as our group linked back to Dunny that we should not restore the city as we had planned. The once magnificent buildings lay in ruin, a testament to the hatred that had consumed them. Too many people had fallen victim to that hate, to the prejudice and greed from which it sprang. Gazing out across the cavern, I decided to write another age, one that would help the Dunny survivors begin again, free from the tragedies of their past. So with my wife, Catherine, supporting me, I put aside that past to write a future. More than a year has gone by since I finished writing Relishon. I have a new daughter, who I hope will someday link to the age with me. And as I imagine Yisha meeting the Dunny, those brave men and women who are building a new life for themselves, I realize I've been given another chance as well. A chance to learn from my mistakes and leave the past behind me once and for all.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to Myst 3. Back to the mysteries, playing Myst 3 Exile. It's been forever since the first two games, Riven and Myst and Riven. Now we're back
Breathtaking,
with
isn't it?
Catherine. I was speaking.
We call it Tamana. We moved here after Atrus finished writing Relishon. He wanted us to have a new home too.
Yeah, because the Riven mess was just
I'm so glad to see you. I told Atrus our paths would cross again.
How
He
do
was
you
just
think
going to
you find
grab
me
something
again?
for your trip to Relishon, so he shouldn't be terribly long.
Oh, wonderful.
Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting all his padlocks. But I know he was looking forward to introducing you to the Dunny, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Why don't you wait in his study?
I don't want to wait in the study. In fact, so yeah, this is the third game. We're gonna go through this door.
I'm sorry, the other door.
Sure. She didn't even look at me when she said that. So the move from to Tamana. I bet Atrus wrote this age as well. But yeah, this is the third game. In the Myst series, there are like several more games. I do have the original copy of it, but trying to get the files transferred to this computer did not work. So I was encountered an error, so I had to get a Steam version, which works wonderfully. And this is what Atrus was talking about with the people of Denis after their home was destroyed in Riven. They had to wipe that place out, and there's a fissure. Atrus explained. Here's the new ways that he's promised the people.
Well, my friend, I see you found the Relishon book.
Yep.
Catherine tells me you've been here for some time. I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting. Since we'll be gone a few days, I needed to secure some of my things.
Oh, great.
And I also wanted to bring you this. It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishon. I thought you might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve, compared to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishon and we'll be off. Oh, and I'm interested in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
Oh no. Who's this? Who are you? Wait, no, don't do that. Oh, crap.
No! No!
So whoever he is just stole the book. Atrus, I wonder who are these people you keep finding or you keep scorning or messing up, and I have to come back and fix it. I need to hide myself from people, so I have to keep fixing your problems. Hey, come back here, you. Okay, so let's just... Oh, it's locked. First puzzle of the game, how to get into the observatory, wherever that place is. It's one of many puzzles we have to do. And, no, that's not working. Puzzles have increased in difficulty since the last two games from Riven and Myst, but we'll talk about that later, and I'll show you how and why. And here's one of the other major puzzles. Because you know how you could just get to the linking book? Well, all the linking books have puzzles way to get to them, but this one seems more complex. And the puzzles can be a pain, as in any puzzle game. The graphics look amazing. So why am I pointing these lights in these strange directions? It has to do something with this. But we'll get to that later. Make sure I'm going the right... Yeah, I am. Going the right way. Brain, where are you going? Okay. Brain, what are you telling me? Okay. What does this do? Oh, it's cute. Let's kill it. Okay, so that noise makes those plants swell and grow. Luckily, they have this here. This is picks up sound. It looks like a plant, but it also picks up sound. How? I don't know. And we will observe that. Okay. So in this vast world, hopefully this is correct. I'm running out of things to talk about already. There are several things we could do just on this island alone before we even get to our first linking book. And yes, these, all the Myst games did have puzzles to get to certain linking books. But this puzzle here is a little bit more complex than the rest of the puzzles. I mean, Mystery went all out. Like, you know what? If we're gonna do it, make these puzzles, we're gonna make them a lot tougher than the first two. Oh boy, did they make them tougher. Ow. I'm blind. You see how it's shining? Okay. I know that seems weird, but it all comes into play later. Of course, the people who already know who played this know what's going on. Know who that person is who stole that book. So this is really just for the people who don't know how to play it and people who do know how to play it. I really do enjoy the Myst series. See, zip line. Still, the heartbeat you hear. Oh, here's a door. Ah, we can't get to it. You know what? We know how to get to that. And here it is. Oh, this is a study of some sort. Who's she? Oh, look. Very interesting. Let's see what this does if we run electricity through this. Ew. The electricity on this fly trap opens it. The electricity running through here just makes flies stir up. What is I almost said the name. Oh, wait a minute, we are forgetting something. Well, it's an elevator. Let's take it up, shall we? Yay! Look at this cutscenes in a Myst game?
Atrus? Is that you?
Maybe?
Come to rescue your book so soon?
Oh yeah, sure, why not?
Not yet, old friend.
Seriously, how does he know Atrius? How and why? You'll find out who this person is. Oh, so annoyingly so you'll find out who this person is. It's not even funny who you find out who this person is. Well, we can't get to him now, but we can go downward. Our second. Total of like 3 puzzles in this game. Actually, no, several puzzles. The fact that I'm hearing a heartbeat just makes it even creepier. As music, that's not right. No, we have access to the lever. Oh boy. Just have a problem with this one. In case you didn't know how to solve these. The little book we picked up on that bed. Yeah, actually gives you info and intel on a story. This man we just met, parts of the story because some of the pages are missing, and how to solve the contraption beneath here. Bet you people already know this. Seriously, you people already know this. Alrighty. What does that do, you ask? You people already know. There's no point for me explaining it. And I also get caught up in the recording this because it's... should give me access. Oh, excuse me. Going up. There you are. Great. Now where are you going? And he disappears again. I promise you, dude. You're annoying me. You're annoying me. Oh, whatever you make sure you lower the elevator. Do love the graphical design. It's so much better. It's smoother, crisper. Great way for the back door. Now. Oh, what's this?
My sons, I promise to teach you the secrets of my ages. This world is the first step on your journey.
Yeah, but
Search the island, and you'll find 3 linking books. Each connects to an age in which you will.
Hello, Atrus. Been a long time. Sorry I'm not there to greet you in person, but I just didn't think it would be wise, considering how long I've been stuck here. Trapped in these lesson ages by 2 very greedy little boys. Your sons, Atrus. Cirrus and Acheron.
Sorry, you have me confused with someone else.
Of course, they're not so little anymore, not so innocent. I thought a lot about innocence these last few years and what happens when it gets lost.
No, just come back. I don't want to hear him.
Worried about relation?
Not really.
I have it.
Of course you do.
Worried about friends, relatives, people you can't get back. I know just how you feel.
Not really.
But if you want to do something about it, you're gonna have to open this device. And there's just one problem. I've changed the 3 symbols that do that. So if you want to reclaim relation, you're gonna have to take your own class.
Oh, great. We're going back to school.
Find the 3 symbols, Atrus. And don't keep me waiting forever.
Well, okay, to the people who don't know who this is, the people who do, his name is Vitro. He is a pain in the ass in this game. Oh, this is another pain in the ass. This matching part here. He steals Felician, thinking you're Atrus, and he gives his sob story throughout this whole entire game. And we will be listening to it. What Atrus' sons did to his age, the place that he lives. Isn't it wonderful? And this is also wonderful because the controls are inverted in this. You want to line up these pieces, these images to these. Let's make the controls inverted, where up is down, left is right. What's the need for that? I know it's supposed to be a puzzle game, but come on. Yep, it's not lined up. You think it would be, but no, it's not. It could be very particular. And if you're wrong, heaven help you. And of course, with everything, when you have these kind of old school games, it's always not proper, but it is well known to write anything you see down. Write it down. You think it's going to be a solution to a puzzle later? Write it down. If you don't, you're being up screwed. Trust me, I should know. Of course, luckily, since this day and age, they have guides for this kind of thing, and I've been using that to so I kind of get through this game before I started to record this. It's also the graphics could be very particular. Not the graphics, just the puzzle setup. I could barely see that. Dang, well, no, that's wrong. Well, that's that. Oh, boy. It can also take a while, too. Don't want to really be wrong with these kind of things. But oh boy. Okay. Oh, it's perfectly in line. I can't see anything. It's so misty. It's so nasty looking. So nasty. Let's get that cleared up. Shall we? See, this is... yes. Not the greatest, but what you gonna do? Okay then. And we have our things lined up. So now it's time to actually explore to see what that does. So let's get to the relevance of what one of the things we were doing earlier. Or not. Yellow, blue, green, red, purple, yellow, red. Yellow, purple, red. That was it. Yeah, I kept entering the thing wrong. So, you know those marbles that we saw earlier? And that grid we have to mess with to match up those images? This is how you get to the linking books. If it is not right, what I'm doing, no, I was it's here. Here, this here, and I did not mean to do that. From baskets. Yep. This is what happens when you get the thing right. And here's our first age in the world of Myst 3. But I'm going to leave this part here. If you'd like to see subscribe, you know the drill. And this is Zero Blues. I'm signing off. Catch you guys later.